Hey guys, Cat here. There's another anime airing this year that I really want to talk about. It's called oredakehairerukakushidungeon, which means the dungeon only I can enter. And this anime, well, it really shocked me right from the beginning for two reasons. The first reason was not about the main character being from a less noble, still noble family, which makes no sense because every other class treats him like shit. But that he has a childhood friend, she likes him, nothing new here, but he kisses her right on the first episode. Okay, let me explain. He has a part that he can ask anything to the great sage, and the sage will answer anything. Like the sage appears on his mind and he talks to him. But he has headaches after, and his friend Emma tells him that a kiss from someone can make the headache go away. And he goes for it. Have you seen an MC do that? Right on the first episode? All MCs avoid, are afraid, I don't know what other reasons. Anyway, his name is Naruto. He would work as a librarian with Emma. But as his nobility class is low, the other nobles don't let him work as a librarian, so his sister tells him to try to become an adventurer, and he asks the great sage how he can pass the test. And finally we get to the dungeon only he can enter, where he meets a strong adventurer named Olivia. But she's trapped and can't leave, so she passes her skills to him, and he keeps going back to learn more about the skills. Now the other reason why this anime is different is because he can use his skills but they consume LP, life points, instead of mana. And he can only recover LP doing good things for him. Not good deeds, good things. So the first thing he does to recover his LP is lying down his sister's lap. And he gets a hug from Emma too later on. Anyway, he goes to the test to become an adventurer, and the quest is to get monster drops. The more the better drops you get, the more points you get. Also, Emma joins in to become an adventurer because she just wants to be with him. And here enters one more thing this MC has that others don't, he thinks. He knows the dungeon only he can enter has to be rare, so he enters there, defeats a super high level monster because his skills are broken, and with the drop he can become an adventurer. Oh yeah, the skills he got from Olivia were 3. Creation of any skill, giving any skill to anyone, and editing of any skill, which means he can edit or even remove a skill from the enemy, or edit Emma's breast. At least it's limited to his LP, so he's not that much broken. Some skills are really expensive on LP, so he can't use them. He can also improve other people's skills or even his own, like improving the rock throw so the rock is bigger, or improving skills so he can do it easier. His favorite skill must be rock throw because he only used that skill. I think his imagination is not that great either. Also, I think he has another power, the hentai power, because along with his childhood friend Emma and his sister Alice being all over him, there's still the guild receptionist Lola, which shows him her panties, and even the teacher trainer of the adventure school, which decides if he can use the dodge skill she will reward him. Oh, all of them proposed it, he didn't ask anyone, he just goes along with it. Like, why is everyone so horny? To add it up, Olivia teaches him a skill, Lucky Lecture. If there's a person of opposite sex around, indecent situation would happen. Like he needed that, right? At least he modifies it to be in rare occasions. Okay, one last thing, why didn't he ask the great sage how to save Olivia from the dungeon? Also, it's pretty stupid that the secret password to enter the dungeon is
oredakehairerukakushidungeon! Kossori kitaete sekai saikyou!
Also, that's literally the name of the anime, so it's even more stupid. Anyway, it's still kinda fun. I wanna see which other skills he may use, or what adventures he may go after graduating on the adventure school. I hope it's a better adventure than getting some crickets, which makes no sense he going there because he's already on the guild and already went on a quest. So what is the adventure school gonna teach him? At least he learned one skill there, but he should be able to learn any skill with skill creation. Oh, and the story starts to have one big goal. One of his classmates, the daughter of the Duke, Maria Fiona Albert, has a curse, and it would cost too many LP, so he seeks a cleric, which is a girl again, of course. Anyway, she doesn't cure curses because she uses her life to cure it. So Nora has the idea of adding the skill to use money instead of life force, but he needs LP to use the skill, again. It's pretty strange, this anime is almost decent, aside the tons of edgy situations. But I know it's just the way it does comedy, so I can't argue with that. Well, it's one of the animes I'll be watching this season. Let's see which other animes we'll get this year. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Mata ne!
なら石立て同じオスとして登場するけどごめんよ